News. Rectify this aberration. Nigeria professionals in Europe warns Tinubu over Rivers emergency rule. We will take drastic actions if you are not careful. Well, my people, this is what is happening. Nigerians in Europe has risen to the occasion and are saying to Tinubu, you need to do the right thing immediately. The decision you've made concerning Rivers is uncalled for, is not for the people. You have done it for yourself. And if you're not careful, we're going to invoke the wrath of other nations against you to look into your job so far. This is not right. What you have done is totally against the people and will not continue to allow this to happen. So this is what is going on as, Nigerians, Nigeria professionals, abroad are rising up against Tinubu. I mean, everybody has heard what has happened on the 18th of March, the declaration. So everybody is particularly, waiting and saying this is wrong in every shade, form, or kind. There is no other name for it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. The Association of Nigeria Professionals in Europe, ANPE, have strongly condemned the recent imposition of a state of emergency in Rivers, calling for a state of emergency in Rivers State, calling on the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to reverse the decision and restore the democratically elected government. In a statement, the ANPE President Solomon Ola expressed deep concerns over the suspension of Governor Sim Fubara, his deputy, the members of the House of Assembly, describing it as unconstitutional and demanding a full restoration, saying this is against Nigeria, this is against the people, and this is not accepted in any way, form, or kind. It says this must be immediately dealt with, and the president must begin to speak out to end every abnormality he's carrying out against Nigerians. Ola warned that the move could repel investors' confidence and destabilize Nigeria's fragile economy. He argued that emergency rule in Rivers State represents a dangerous shift towards authoritative rule, undermining the principle of federalism and due process enshrined in Nigeria Constitution. His words, the suspension of elected officers without any due process is a clear violation of democratic norms. Nigeria's reputation as a stable investment destination is at stake as people can watch and see how these things are turned out. He further noted that the Nigerian Constitution provides legal process, noting that the Nigerian Constitution provides legal procedures for addressing political grievances, none of which, including imposition of emergency rule by the federal government, is in the place of law. ANPE also criticized the National Assembly for failing in its duty to check executive overrule, call on lawmakers to investigate the legality of the decision. The group urged the judiciary to uphold the rule of law and ensure that constitutional procedures are followed. The National Assembly, tasked with upholding the Constitution, has failed in its duties. Their support for the biased Constitution of Nigeria is no longer acceptable. Nigerians must be protected. We Nigerians in the diaspora are calling on the National Assembly to revisit this matter and ensure safety for Nigeria, for all Nigerians, and ensure our democracy is intact. Ola warns against the political crisis, what it could lead to, and the deterring foreign investigators away from our nation. This has raised concerns, and it says the democratic process in Nigeria must be maintained. We in diaspora have worked tirelessly to ensure that Nigeria is looked after, and we don't want this to continue in any way, form, or kind. The people who should be looking after the nation, the judiciary, the executive are doing nothing. The strength of our nation lies in our unity and commitment to democracy. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done more harm than good to the people with this decision he has made. And everyone must thoroughly understand that the nation is right now in a state where people are watching, and the truth will be revealed by the level of investigations on what is going on now. So Nigerians in diaspora are calling for thorough investigation into this matter. They are calling for the National Assembly to do their work, the judiciary, and all persons involved. So this is what is happening, and why everybody is called to look at the situation of things on ground to ensure transparency, honesty, and sincerity, is ensured in order for Nigerians to be able to get past this very state. The people needs to, especially those in the place of authority, they need to begin to, honestly ask themselves if the decision Tinubu has made is correct. Because right now we can see that the decision Tinubu has made is affecting the whole nation, not just Nigerians, but the entirety of the people. People can no longer go about their duties without honestly, thinking about the effect of what Tinubu has done and how this affects everyone. Truth is, we cannot continue to lie to ourselves that this is not happening. The days upon us are so critical, and every single person must honestly, sincerely begins to, open up and ask, how we got here in the first place. There are a lot of issues, and Nigerians in diaspora has responded. If we continue to lie and pretend that we don't know what is happening, you'll be shocked. You'll be very, very shocked, at the way things have gone. You'll be very shocked. So this is what is happening, and this is why, everybody's calling for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to reverse the statement and to ensure that transparency, comes on board. Please don't forget, you are important, and every one of us must contribute meaningfully to avert this very state that this nation has come to be. If we want Nigeria to truly be transformed and safe, everyone must speak out and ensure that we get the very best out of this. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Don't forget, you have a voice, and we all must continue to speak to end all abnormalities. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.